Good afternoon and welcome to the weekly business meeting of the South Carolina Public Service Commission. Today is Thursday, January 8th, 2026, and it is approximately 1 p.m. Before we begin, would you please join me in a moment of silent reflection? Thank you very much. All commissioners are present in the hearing room. Mr. Scarborough, would you please present today's docket?
Good afternoon, Chair Powers, Vice Chair Williams, and Commissioners. First order of business is to set the date of the next business meeting. Staff recommends that the next regularly scheduled Commission business meeting be set for Thursday, January the 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m., which is a slight variation from our normal 1 p.m. start time.
Next business meeting will be January 15th, 2026 at 3 o'clock.
Thank you, sir. Today we have 12 items on the utilities agenda and 25 items on the transportation agenda. Item number 1 is in docket number 2025-246E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This item involves final disposition of this docket.
As to item number 1, do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Belser.
Thank you. This agenda item concerns the application of South Carolina Public Service Authority, also known as Santee Cooper, requesting a certificate of environmental compatibility and public convenience and necessity to construct and operate 2 dual-fuel aeroderivative combustion turbine generators and associated facilities at the Brownfield site at the Winyah Generating Station in Georgetown, South Carolina. I'm going to refer to that construction as the project. The proposed project is designed to have a generating capacity of approximately 107 megawatts, and as such, constitutes a major utility facility subject to the Utility Facility Siting and Environmental Protection Act found in Title 58, Chapter 33 of the South Carolina Code of Laws. Based upon the record from the hearing and the provisions of the Siting Act, I move the Commission find and conclude that Santee Cooper has demonstrated, and the uncontroverted evidence from the hearing supports, that the project meets the requirements of the Siting Act for approval of a certificate of CEC-PCN, which is a certificate of environmental compatibility and public convenience and necessity. Accordingly, I move that the Commission approve the application submitted by Santee Cooper for a certificate of CEC-PCN to construct and operate the 2 dual-fuel aeroderivative combustion turbine generators and associated facilities at the Brownfield site at the Winyah Generating Station in Georgetown. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Belser. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 2 has been removed from today's agenda. Item number 3 appears in dockets number 2018-321E and 2018-322E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This is a joint petition from Duke Energy Carolinas LLC and Duke Energy Progress LLC to wind down and sell their direct current fast charging assets, or, in the alternative, to request approval to continue operating the direct current fast charging pilot programs.
As to item number 3, do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Britt.
I move that the Commission grant the Duke Company's request for an extension of time until April 13th, 2026 to extend the fast charging programs. During this period of time, the customers will be held harmless from any expenses associated with the fast charging programs that are not offset by the revenues generated from the operating of the fast charging stations. On winding down the program, the ORS We will give ORS the opportunity to review the company's request and its impact on the customers. We request that ORS submit their review by February 20th, 2026.
Thank you, Commissioner Britt. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no. The ayes have it. Motion carries.
Item number 4 is in docket number 2025-323E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This item involves numerous requests for a public hearing in Colleton County concerning this docket.
Item number 4, is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Williams.
Thank you. I move that the Commission direct the Chief Clerk of the Commission to schedule a public hearing for this docket in Colleton County. The commission requests that the parties of record provide a possible location in Colleton County of suitable facilities which would accommodate a public hearing scheduled by the clerk. The parties of record shall submit this information to the clerk through a filing in the docket or using contact@psc.sc.gov, an email address, on or before the close of business, 4:45 p.m. Tuesday, January 13th, 2026, ensuring that all parties of record are copied. The clerk is directed to schedule a public hearing at a location in Colleton County.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Having heard the motion, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no. The ayes have it.
Item number 5 is in docket number 2025-230E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This item involves a petition to intervene out of time filed by the South Carolina Energy Users Committee.
That's item number 5. Is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Caston.
On December 12, 2025, the South Carolina Energy Users Committee filed a petition to intervene out of time. The published date for intervention was November 12, 2025. Members of the South Carolina Energy Users Committee take electric service from Duke Energy Carolinas LLC and Duke Energy Progress LLC, consuming and purchasing substantial amounts of electricity from the companies. The petitioner has real, material, and substantial interest in the subject matter to be addressed and resolved by the Commission in this docket, which would not be adequately represented by the current parties in this proceeding. Although the South Carolina Energy Users Committee has not yet fully developed its position at this stage in the proceeding, no party of record or interested stakeholder objected to the petition to intervene. Additionally, granting the petition would not affect or delay this proceeding. South Carolina Energy Users Committee's participation will aid in providing a full and complete record for the Commission to consider in making its decision and granting this petition and is in the public interest. There is no objection by any party of record. South Carolina Energy Users Committee has satisfied the criteria for intervention pursuant to Regulation 103-825A3. Therefore, I move that the Commission grant the petition to intervene out of time filed by the South Carolina Energy Users Committee. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no. The ayes have it. Motion carries.
Item number 6 appears in non-docket number ND-2025-71G, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This item involves notification for information purposes only of an automatic change in the accounting method concerning the treatment of natural gas transmission and distribution property.
That's the number 6. Is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Thomas.
Thank you. I move that the commission accept this information for filing.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no. The ayes have it. Motion carries.
Item number 7 is in docket number 2025-283E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This is a request from Ms. Sarah Wang for a hearing in this docket.
Number 7, is there a motion?
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Vice Chair Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, fellow commissioners, I move that the commission deny the request of Ms. Sarah Wang for a hearing in this docket. At this time, the commission has not made the decision on whether to waive a public evidentiary hearing in this matter. Ms. Wang's stated concerns for the needed hearing are as follows. First, Ms. Wang states the joint applicant intends to increase the rates for service and such rates are excessive. Next, Ms. Wang asserts that the joint applicants have existing service quality issues which must be addressed before any financial requests are approved. And finally, Ms. Wang asserts that the joint applicants have provided insufficient detail regarding cost allocation, infrastructure planning, and long-term operational improvements. However, on the 4th page of the application, the utility excuse me, the utilities state specifically in paragraph 12, and I quote, "No rates will change if this application is approved," end quote. That's paragraph number 12 on page 4 of the application. Additionally, the pre-filed direct testimony of Senior Vice President Craig Sorensen states on page 5 of the application that the company is requesting that the commission allow the utility, and I quote, "to maintain the tariffs, rates, and terms currently in effect for each merged system," end quote. And that's on page 5 of Mr. Sorensen's direct testimony in the first question and answer section. The joint applicants assert, however, that the system will require substantial capital expenditures in the near future. Those specific expenditures and recovery of those expenditures are not at issue in the current proceeding. The pre-filed direct testimony of witness Craig Sorensen addresses the expectation of operational improvements, indicating that the customers should be the beneficiaries of such improvements. However, the issues of cost and allocation of those improvements would be properly raised at a future rate proceeding. So move.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. Motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, on item number 7, I just want to restate the docket number correctly. I misstated that. It should be docket number 2025-283 WS, not E.
Thank you, Mr. Scarborough, so noted.
Thank you, sir. Item number 8 has been removed from today's agenda. Item number 9 appears in docket number 2025-323E, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This is a motion from the South Carolina Coastal Conservation League and Southern Alliance for Clean Energy to amend the procedural schedule in this docket.
As to item number 9, do I hear a motion?
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Williams.
thank you. I move that the commission maintain its current procedural schedule. However, as is the established commission practice, if a party experiences difficulties meeting the procedural schedule, such party may request an extension of time or deviation from the schedule for good cause shown. I so move.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, ayes have it, motion carries.
Item number 10 is in docket number 2025-336C, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This item involves the appointment of a hearing examiner in this docket.
Item number 10, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Brett.
I move that the commission appoint Attorney Sandra V. Moser, Esquire, as a hearing examiner in this docket.
Thank you, Commissioner Brett. Having heard the motion, is any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries.
Item number 11 is in docket number 2025-337C, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. This item involves appointment of a hearing examiner in this docket.
As to item number 11, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Brett.
I move that the commission appoint Attorney Alicia K. Clausen, Esquire, as a hearing examiner in this docket.
Thank you, Commissioner Brett. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, ayes have it, motion carries.
Item number 12 is in docket number 2025-203E. This is a petition from the Office of Regulatory Staff for rehearing or, in the alternative, reconsideration of Commission Order number 2025-761.
That's item number 12. Is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Castor.
Thank you. I move that the commission grant the petition of the Office of Regulatory Staff for reconsideration of Commission Order number 2025-761. I further move that the commission amend Order number 2025-761 to remove the pilot program cost from the Rider 17 revenue requirement and revise the Rider 17 billing factors accordingly. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Having heard the motion, is any further discussion? Hearing none, we will move to a roll call vote on this case, beginning with Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Britt.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams,
Respectfully, no.
Commissioner Carol Lee Williams,
Respectfully, no.
Mr. Chairman, I need to revisit my vote too.
They'll
all right,
finish this.
Commissioner Britt,
I'm changing my vote, Mr. Chairman. I was, a little confused on that one. I vote no.
all right. Commissioner Belcher,
No.
and I vote no, the motion fails.
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Williams,
I'd like to make a motion.
certainly.
And I'll just say that never have I read an order and 3 paragraphs in particular in an order so many times in preparation for this motion and for my decision. I move that the commission deny the petition of the Office of Regulatory Staff for rehearing and, in alternative, reconsideration of Commission Order Number 2025-761. Additionally, given the parties' differing views on the issues presented in the petition and the interpretation of language in the settlement agreement adopted by the Commission in Order Number 2021-33, approving the current DSMEE mechanism, Demand Side Management Energy Efficiency Mechanism, I move that the Commission instruct the parties to present any proposed revisions to the mechanism to address these issues as part of the upcoming mechanism review docket. Finally, I move that the Commission direct Duke Energy Progress to, upon conclusion of the pilot program, file in this docket a detailed explanation of benefits to South Carolina ratepayers as a result of the program. I so move.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Having heard the motion from Commissioner Williams, is any further discussion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Caston,
Thank you, if I may. I appreciate the motion. I respectfully won't be able to support it. Unlike other DSM and EE programs for which South Carolina ratepayers bear the cost, there is no tariff on bill pilot program or similar program in South Carolina. In fact, the commission previously rejected something that was, kind of similar because there would have been a cost shift. So with the greatest respect for Commissioner Carol Lee Williams and all the rest of my wonderful commissioners that sit here with me, I respectfully will not be able to support that. But thank you.
all right, thank you, Commissioner Caston. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll proceed to a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Williams,
I vote aye.
Commissioner Belcher,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
No.
Commissioner Britt,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Respectfully, no.
Vice Chair Williams,
Aye.
and I vote aye. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, that completes the utilities agenda before the commission. Moving on to the transportation agenda. In Part A, there are 8 applications for new Class C certificates that the commission may address together, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item A1 is in docket number 2025-326T. This is the application of LET Executive Transportation Solutions, LLC for a Class C charter certificate. Item number A2 is in docket number 2025-327T, which is the application of O'Reilly's Transportation, LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate. Item number A3 is in docket number 2025-328T, which is the application of Adult Day Activities Samaritans, LLC for a Class C stretcher van certificate. Item A4 is in docket number 2025-329T. This is the application of Charleston County Medical Transportation, LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate. Item A5 appears in docket number 2025-330T, which is the application of EHK, LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate. Item A6 is in docket number 2025-331T. This is the application of Grady R. Campbell for a Class C charter certificate. Item number A7 appears in docket number 2025-332T. This is an application of Camelot Transportation Services, LLC for a Class C charter certificate. And item A8 is in docket number 2025-333T, which is the application of Johnson Way Transport, LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate.
As to items A1 through A8, is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Caston,
Thank you. I move that the commission approve the applications for Class C certificates and agenda item numbers A1 through A8 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in each docket granting the motor carrier's application.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Is any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
In Part B of the transportation agenda, there is one request for approval to use an electronic bill of lading, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item B1 is in docket number 2024-228T. This is a request from Electric City Movers LLC for approval to use an electronic bill of lading.
As to item B1, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Belson.
the bill of lading for Electric City Movers LLC was approved by the commission and available for use on September 4th, 2025, when Electric City Movers LLC received its Class E household goods certificate number 9923. I move the commission approve Electric City Movers LLC to use its approved bill of lading electronically. If Electric City Movers LLC makes any changes from its prior approved bill of lading, transitioning to an electronic bill of lading, the motor carrier must first file such changes and obtain commission approval before any change can be made to its bill of lading. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Belson. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it.
In Part C of the transportation agenda, there are two requests to amend certificates that the commission may address together, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item C1 appears in docket number 2002-203T. This is a request from Gregor Jani to amend Class C taxi certificate number 7249 to read Gregor Jani doing business as Safe Ride Taxi. Item C2 is in docket number 2014-68T. This is a request from Diamond Transportation SC LLC to amend Class C charter certificate number 8843-A to read Coastal Limousine of Savannah LLC.
As to these items, is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Williams.
Thank you. I move that the commission approve the request to amend the Class C certificates and agenda items numbers C1 and C2 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in each docket granting the motor carrier's request for amendment.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Williams. Having heard the motions, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
In Part D of the transportation agenda, there are two requests for extensions of time that the commission may address together, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item D1 is in docket number 2025-265T, which is a request from One Class Transportation LLC for a 12-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations. Item D2 is in docket number 2025-254T, which is a request from Mustard Seed Transit LLC for a 9-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations.
As to items D1 and D2, do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Brett.
I move that the commission approve the request for an extension of time to the applicants in agenda items D1 and D2 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in each docket granting an extension of time to each applicant.
Thank you, Commissioner Brett. Having heard the motions, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. Motion carries.
In Part E of the transportation agenda, there are 6 requests to suspend Class C certificates that the commission may address together, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item E1 is in docket number 2015-206T. This is a request from Gary Mixon, doing business as Steadfast Taxi, to suspend taxi certificate number 9144 for 7 months. Item E2 is in docket number 2025-47T, which is a request from Primeco Transport LLC to suspend Class C non-emergency certificate number 10027 for 12 months. Item E3 appears in docket number 2025-35T. This is a request from A&P Transportation LLC to suspend Class C non-emergency certificate number 9785 until December 19th, 2026.
Mr. Chairman, could we read that docket number again, please?
Thank you. That docket number in E3 should be 2023-35T. Thank you, Commissioner. Item E4 is in dockets numbered 2024-55T and 2024-57T. This is a request from Easy Pay Rides LLC to suspend Class C taxi certificate number 9934 and Class C charter certificate number 9935 for 12 months. Item E5 is in docket number 2023-280T, which is a request from TM Dependable Transportation LLC to suspend Class C non-emergency certificate number 9905 for 12 months. And item E6 appears in docket number 2023-384T, which is a request from Bulat Enterprises LLC to suspend Class C charter certificate number 9953 for 12 months.
As to items E1 through E6 as just presented by Mr. Scarborough, is there a motion?
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Thomas.
I move that the commission approve the request for suspension filed by each respective motor carrier in item numbers E1 through E6 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in each docket granting the motor carrier's request for suspension.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
In Part F of the transportation agenda, there are two requests to reinstate certificates that the commission may address together, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item F1 is in docket number 2009-520T. This is a request from Mr. Philip M. King Sr. to reinstate Class C taxi certificate number 8219. And item F2 is in docket number 2020-81T. This is a request from Care Transportation Services LLC to reinstate Class C non-emergency certificate number 9528-A.
As to items F1 and F2, is there a motion?
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Vice Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, fellow commissioners, I move that the commission grant the request for reinstatement of the Class C certificates in agenda items number F1 and F2 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in each docket granting the motor carrier's request for reinstatement following compliance within 90 days of the commission's rules and regulations. So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
In Part G of the transportation agenda, there are three requests to cancel certificates that the commission may address together, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item G1 appears in docket number 2020-252T. This is a request from James Powell, doing business as A to B Moving and Services, to cancel Class E household goods certificate number 9889-A. Item G2 is in docket number 2016-56T, which is a request from Mather Brothers Moving Company, LLC, to cancel Class E household goods certificate number 9824. And item G3 is in docket number 2023-407T, which is a request from Amour 5 LLC to cancel Class C charter certificate number 9975.
As to items G1 through G3 as presented, is there a motion?
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Thomas.
I move that the commission grant the request for cancellation of Class C certificates and agenda item numbers G1 through G3 as identified by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued in each docket granting the motor carrier's request for cancellation.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Having heard the motion, is any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
In Part H of the transportation agenda, there is one request to approve an amended bill of lading, and all commissioners are eligible to vote. Item H1 is in docket number 2019-67T. This is a request from Advanced Relocation and Storage Systems Incorporated for approval of its updated bill of lading.
As to item H1, is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Williams.
Thank you. I move the commission approve the amended bill of lading for Advanced Relocation and Storage Systems Incorporated.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, this concludes all business noticed before the Commission today.
Thank you very much, Mr. Scarborough, and to all who joined us. Happy New Year to all. You don't have to join the gym, but let's all resolve to do better this year. We are adjourned.